Kenner's Star Wars collection, the Millennium Falcon, that you put together.
This is where the fun begins. This is where the fun begins. This is where the fun. This is where the fun. This is where the fun begins.
Who's the big guy with the muscles?
This is where the fun begins.
Who's the big guy with the muscles?
All right, everybody, welcome to Toy Anxiety, May 4th edition, 2021. Hello, my name is Craig Goldberg. Welcome to the show. We got a full house tonight. So much so that I've lost all of our overlays. I don't know where those went. It's fine.
Fuck 'em.
We'll figure it out.
It's stripped down. It's lived in. It's like Star Wars.
There it is. Yeah, it's like Jakku. Welcome to the show, everybody. My name's Craig Goldberg, as I mentioned. Joining us, as always, from Vancouver, BC, Ryan Dole.
Yo, what's going on, guys?
Okay.
It's May the 4th be with you. It's Star Wars Day. It's my Christmas. It's your Christmas. It's everybody's Christmas. Christ was born this day. I'm pretty sure. And, oh, fuck, man, I love Obi-Wan and shit.
Christ was born in December, died in April, came back in April, and was born again
They
in
didn't
May.
even know what December was back then, because technically that was like year one. So
There
they
you go.
just
There
making
you
this
go.
shit up while we go on.
Directed by Harold Ramis.
Thank you, Ryan.
Jacob Walsh, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up?
And
That was funny.
Jake's rocking for the first time ever his Last Jedi shirt, the coveted Last Jedi shirt from Celebration 2017.
First time I've ever worn this shirt.
Yeah. Does that mean you're like,
Hell yeah.
is this an acceptance mode? What's going on here?
No, it was just like, there's a whole, the dyad and the force thing, the good and the bad. I just decided to ironically wear this shirt.
All right.
You know what?
Guys,
Listen,
everyone put
hold
your
on.
hand
No,
up.
hold on. I did not wait in line for 4 fucking hours for you two to like skip everybody in line at the 4th hour for me to buy this shirt and to never wear it.
There
So
you
I'm
go.
wearing it once
You just had to wait
tonight.
4 years.
Wow.
And joining us from forlomdezuckus.com, Jake Stevens. He's back. Jake, how are you, man? Happy May 4th, whatever this holiday is called. May the 4th be with you.
I don't know what the holiday's origin is. Actually, I do. But I want to go to Ryan's church because he's preaching here that this is a new spiritual day in our lives. And I left, for the record, I left out chicken nuggies and chalky milk and got nothing. So I don't know what it's all about. I got gypped this year.
Speaking
Oh,
of shirts,
man.
I want to announce
Cheers
that
to that.
I do believe in more of the Catholic version of Star Wars. I believe that Star Wars, Lucasfilm, and Disney are, 3 in 1. Like the Father.
Holy Trinity,
Yeah, the
yeah.
Holy Trinity.
Got it.
The what is it? The Father, the Son, and the
Holy Spirit.
Holy Spirit. So that's
Let's hear
why
it.
The vintage Catholic?
I'm
Is that what it
ultra.
is?
I'm ultra shill today.
Nice.
This is top of the line.
100%. Sell out Craig.
I'm a sellout.
I think you need a produced by Kathleen Kennedy at the above the Disney.
Yeah.
Directed by Ryan Johnson.
Yeah.
Craig Goldberg.
Ryan Johnson
With a big picture of Brie Larson on the back for some reason.
I'd wear that.
No, she's a big fan. So you got a picture of her when she went to Galaxy's Edge and she
Yeah.
got the robe and she
Yeah.
got the saber.
Oh,
It works.
yeah.
dude.
Oh, man.
What a
That's a
nightmare.
good moment.
A nightmare
Very
for
good
sight.
moment. I had some questions from Austin about what shirt I was wearing, so I was going to pop up. This is my General Grievous. It's from Tatooine Traders Company. Which
Yeah.
This shirt dropped. I don't know if you
Nice.
can get it anymore because all their
I got
shirts are super
Chewbacca
exclusive.
on, just so you guys know.
Oh, I like
There
that.
It is.
I like that.
Oh,
Nice.
There it
I'm
is.
Are we all
jealous
going
of
to do
that
it?
shirt.
Are we all going to
Yeah,
do it?
we're all doing
Note
it.
5.
Yeah.
Everybody's
we're all
got good
doing
shirts.
it.
Everybody's got
Good
good
shirts.
shirts on tonight
Good
except
shirts.
No, you.
You have the best shirt, Jake.
My
You got an
shirts-
You got the only exclusive shirt out there.
Yours is the
I was
most
in that
valuable.
panel, and I don't think I have that shirt.
Right.
Abby's got on kind of like urban streetwear. I've got on. This is garbage, but I'm excited about it. So it fits pretty well. So yeah, let us know in the comments what toy anxiety wardrobe you got going on tonight, and we're gonna have some fun, man. It's Star Wars Day. There was reveals today. I do this thing.
Was there?
Well, there was
There was.
merchandise.
Sideshow killed it.
Sideshow did kill it, and we'll.
I haven't seen any. This is all going to be actual news to me. 'Cause I
Yeah,
didn't
Jake.
see
So
I had a busy day. I saw
You had
zero.
a life today, huh?
Jake had a life, and
Yeah.
I did want to, Jake. You don't talk about it enough.
Jacob had a life.
Jacob had a life today. Jacob Walsh. Jacob is a tattoo artist, and at your shop at the Brass Quill Gallery in Valdosta, Georgia.
Oh boy. Okay.
That's where you.
That's
Oh,
it. That's
we're
the
just
place.
giving out your
got it
location at
right.
this point,
That's
but
fine.
everybody knows that.
Well, it's a paid ad. It's fine.
Right?
You guys
right.
did Star Wars tattoos all day, and
Yeah.
what you pre-designed flash art. People come in, they pick them, you stick them. How did it go? That's what I'm asking you right now.
I mean, exactly like that. No, it went fine. Star Wars Day is always the busiest day of the year for us. We allow like 40 spots. People are at the shop 7 a.m. I started tattooing at 9 and I finished at 6:30.
Okay.
Back to back
Oh, dude.
tattooing.
Ooh.
It's awful. It's like really fun for the first 2 hours. Then it's like, what have I done?
It's hell.
It's rough.
But I wanted to share some of the work you did today. So we're going to put that
Okay.
on the screen. And if everybody
Sure.
can take some of these in. I mean, there's some cute stuff. Now, Jake, out of all of these, now for our audio listeners, you won't be able to see it, but I would say check out your Instagram page and you can see it. But what's your favorite here?
Oh, my favorite of the ones I did today is the Chewbacca Cupid angel thing in the
Yeah.
top middle there.
I like that. I
Um,
like that a lot.
That's just like a really dumb. We've been doing this for so long that the designs have like. They start getting really weird and silly, and
Right.
I always throw a few in there that I'm like, nobody's gonna get this, but one
Somebody
of my
did.
friends, Nick Dayoff, came and he got that today. Also,
Beautiful.
my second favorite, I would have to say, is that Anakin.
yeah, the shadow.
Vader
Yeah, that's
shadow.
cute.
Yeah.
Phantom
I like
Menace.
The
Grievous
episode
too.
1 shadow.
Yeah, I love
Yeah,
it.
the Grievous is great.
Ewok's cute.
Now,
Oh,
tell
man.
me, that Death Star is a podcast mic, right? That's what I'm getting out here, right?
That is not-
that's what you were going
you know-
for, right?
That is not one of the designs that I personally designed, but that is what it looks like.
Yeah.
So we'll
Wow.
say yes.
Then we'll say yes, and that's what we should all get Death Star podcast mic tattoos.
Yeah.
so people know what we
Let's
do
do
with
it.
our free time. So yeah, there was definitely reveals today. Now I always forget May the 4th isn't. I'm not going to be cranky tonight. I was being a little cranky today. Everybody can attest to this. Jake, you heard me on the phone.
Yeah, I gave you a call after work, and I immediately knew something was wrong, and I was just like, "What? Talk to me, dude. What's wrong? What's happening?"
So
Oh, dude, he cried this morning.
I didn't cry. There was no tears, but like
Oh.
it's.
It was a cranky day. Over
I was
here.
cranky all day, and there was 10 reasons why, but I feel like after the Marvel sizzle video yesterday, I'm a huge Marvel fan, but I'm a bigger Star Wars fan, and I was like, oh, dude, if Marvel's dropping this today, just wait till tomorrow. Lucasfilm,
you got like hot. You hyped
I
yourself
hyped
Reasonable
myself up.
expectations. Yeah.
I overhyped. Now, Jake Stevens, you've been liking Star Wars for a while now. So do you have diminished expectations going?
You, all,
Yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but Jake, will you please put that on your website or
Yeah.
your next business
Yeah,
card?
no.
Been
That's-
liking Star Wars for a while now.
Been liking
Oh,
Star Wars 4 decades ish.
what is your expectation going into May the 4th as it's kind of grown over the last couple of years?
May the
Last 10
4th.
years.
Here's the thing. I absolutely love May the 4th, and I know. Trust me. We all work on the socials and have podcasts and websites and what have you. You get the pushback that from people. It's just a corporate. It's just a money making machine. Like, who cares? You know what? So is Valentine's Day, but guess what?
So
it's
is
a nice
everything.
day, right? But it's a nice day to be reminded. Hey. Love that person on Valentine's Day. Hey, why not spend a day to celebrate Star Wars? Why not? I don't care. So I actually love it. I love any time to break from the norm. I mean, I'm a school teacher. There is, a lot of days when it is just, kind of the same. I mean, most people have a job where it's just kind of the same. Why not have a day where you get excited about something, especially something you love? So I don't play into the whole, it's just a corporate ploy, whatever. They co-opted a fan holiday. Great. Awesome. Co-op more.
Yeah.
Let's have Star Wars Day every month of the
I
year.
agree.
I don't care because,
Thank you, Jake.
Yeah, there you go.
a time to celebrate. Why not? So I'm excited. I always plan events. You know, I don't rely on Star Wars to entertain me. I entertain myself. Like, for example, I mentioned I had my lovely 14-year-old daughter bake some Monster Munchies. The recipe comes from the 1983 Return of the Jedi Monster Activity book.
Wow.
And so this recipe has some creepy photos. This is a
Holy
classic
shit.
one here. Take a look at this.
Oh my
Look at-
God.
He is backing up behind
Oh,
R2.
Jake,
Yes.
put that as your tattoo for next year.
I'm doing it.
Oh
should be.
my
We're having a Wookiees and Cookies
I'm
sequel.
Yeah, I
just
know.
seeing it.
There you go.
There you
That's
go.
incredible.
Monster
Monster
Munchies. Ree's and Yak Face getting their munch on. And so here, I haven't tried them yet. This is a 40-year-old recipe.
Go
And
for
That's
it.
a
My daughter
vintage cookie, man.
There you go.
Do it.
It has cornflakes in it.
Nice.
Okay.
And
Now-
it tastes like it has cornflakes in it.
Jake, you might not know this, but you're talking to people who once embarked on a journey of making snokerdoodles and various other
Indeed. Indeed.
Star Wars related cookies. We burn the hell out
Yes.
of all of it. So you got to be doing better than we are.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, she's a great cook. Those actually taste pretty darn good.
Dang, I'm jealous.
Yeah, dude.
Very
But yeah,
jealous.
no, so we plan all sorts of fun stuff. You know, I did an unboxing last night. I saved some things to open specifically. Hasbro was nice enough to send me a care package, so I kind of just did that before the show, so I'd have some things
It's
to
not
share.
crew gear, is it? You're not opening crew gear on this show? We don't do that here.
No, I mean, I don't know anyone that gets crew gear.
Yeah.
What? I wish those cookies weren't so exclusive.
Look,
I
we
want one.
got a comment from the Sandcrawler podcast. Worlds colliding here. Eating while podcasting not allowed on our show. You know that, Jake. Hey, by the way,
geez.
we threw away the eating, snacking, slipping, and slurping. It just happens. So we allow it here.
I think it's encouraged.
The thing, the Sandcrawler, you're not allowed to drink, at least Dan and I, beverages that aren't alcoholic. So
okay, that's what
Okay.
it is. We used to have a
that
rule
is
that
the
we couldn't
key.
drink beverages that are not Dr. Pepper, but we've moved on from that.
violated
Yeah.
that one.
Well, that's cool, man. I like that. It's cool. Your daughter made you some cookies. It's nice. Now, I guess we're going to be talking a lot about toy reveals and stuff, but Jake, you mentioned that Hasbro was kind enough to send you a little care package, but I'm not familiar with what was in this care package, and I would like to know. I want to live vicariously. They didn't send me shit.
I want to know. All right, so this is the beautiful package I got from May the 4th from Hasbro and their PR firm.
Very cool.
Be getting shot here. I'll back up a little bit. Back it up. And you can see this year for
Very
May the
cool.
4th, they're celebrating the 50th anniversary of Lucasfilm. These are behind me are some of the past sets that they've sent, but they weren't near as cool as this. One of them was like a Build-A-Saber. I was like, yay. My son was excited. All right, so here we go.
All
You
right.
got the timeline that they put on the back of all the LFL branded figures on the 6-inch and the 3-inch drawer, so that kind of pays respects. And then I got the entire archive collection that's hopefully going to hit retail soon. So that is your Imperial Hover Tank Driver.
Very cool.
Because Lucasfilm, of course, is paying respects to Rogue One's anniversary.
Yes, 5
So you
years.
got the Death Trooper.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I actually started seeing this wave. I picked up the Tusken Raider just the other day. There you go.
Boom, that
Speaking
guy right
of.
there.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you
I'm going
found
to
it
need one of
because
those.
Finding stuff is rough right now, as we all know. We won't go into that. And then, so Tusken
till
Raider,
Yeah.
yeah, right. So the nice thing about these is that not only do they play into Rogue One, but they also play into Mandalorian, right?
Yes.
So this is a smart release for Mandalorian. And then you also got the Shore Trooper. So it was a Rogue One anniversary figure too.
Yep.
Okay. And then I'm super excited about this because, ironically, I ordered this figure on Amazon. They sent me the other two, but not this one. So, boom, I got Greedo in his Kenner deco.
damn.
That's nice. I don't
Yeah.
have mine yet.
Yeah.
I've got the other two.
No,
That's
and
a
I don't
cool-
either. So I got the Obi-Wan and the Jawa, but Greedo was on delay. So now he's come home. I absolutely love this line. I hope it continues.
Yeah. I
and
think that
then-
Obi-Wan's one of the best figures of the year.
Thank
Oh,
you.
Mace.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Mace
Like a
Windu.
I'm choking on a monster munchie. All right. So Mace Windu on the Ep1 cards,
Yes.
which are very, very cool. Part of
They
the
must have
50th
known that
line.
your preferred scale is 6-inch Black Series.
Yeah, no, they've done me really well this time. And a Qui-Gon.
That's a great figure
and
too.
3 3/4. Yep, and these are all, of course, branded with the LFL. But I did get lucky, and I got the Walmart exclusive TVC. I got Paplu. So
Nice.
it's a wave of 3. It's a wave of 3.
That's a sweet junior.
I got-
Nice.
No, I hate you. It's ATST
Fight.
driver.
Very cool. Very cool.
And final one is Leia and Endor.
Very cool.
Perfect.
So
Nice.
that is a fantastic little care package there.
That's
That
great.
is a sweet box.
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations.
The boxes are great. Yeah, I mean, those boxes are the most exclusive things that actually do come in these sets.
Yeah, that's some good stuff. I mean, I like the archive figures. I hope that whole wave keeps going, and I hope that the last time that Tusken Raider, the first release in Black Series, was just really hard to find. I think I saw it one time. So hopefully with the the new stuff, they'll be plentiful because we got to army build them for our Mandalorian collections.
Yeah.
Right.
So, man, let's talk about toys. Jake Walsh, you've been
man.
you've been hitting Targets and Walmarts a lot lately. Well, what's
Okay.
going on as far as Star Wars? I mean, are you? What have you picked up Star Wars lately?
Nothing. Dude,
Oh,
honestly,
okay.
nothing.
Okay.
Nothing. And it's like there are a few things that if I see it, I will pick it up, but I got 2 Walmarts here and 1 Target, and there's never anything on the shelf. The last Star Wars figure that I bought was that fucking Jar Jar.
Yeah.
That's the last thing I bought. Like I saw some of those retro Mandalorian figures, and I almost picked them up, but they only had like 3 of them.
Yeah.
And if they would have had all 7 or 8 of them,
I think
if they
there's
would've had
7
all
in the
of them-
wave. Yeah.
If they would have had all of them, I would have picked them up. But it was just the 3, and I'm like, I'll never see the other ones in stores. So
Yeah.
that's it, dude. I haven't picked up any Star Wars, but dude, that Obi-Wan figure that Hal Clay just bought recently, the
Hot
I don't know
Toys?
who makes that.
Well, it's the
Yeah,
sideshow, the Mythos one. Yeah.
Mythos.
That
the
is
original
one of
one or
the-
the new one?
I think it's the new one. It's
That is
not the
of
one with the armor.
Best
It's
looking
the new one.
things.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's just one of the best looking figures I've ever seen. I want that.
Are you going to go down that road? Are you going to go down the sideshow road?
Dude, no, but maybe. Who knows? Like, I can't.
After what I
say-
spent today on pre-orders, I'm thinking about it.
Oh,
Yeah?
boy.
Walk me down that thought process. I want to get in everybody's head tonight.
Well, I woke up at 5 a.m. to get for the 5:30 a.m. Toys R Us drop of the Clone Wars Black Series figures.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
what's
got
going
us all set?
I only got the 2.
What'd you
Echo
get?
was already sold out, and so was the pilot. But I got Obi-Wan and Anakin, which
Nice.
were the most important ones as far as if I'm going to get
Sure.
2, those are the ones to get. But even after all said and done, after taxes and everything, because they marked the prices up because they were exclusive, it came to $80 for 2
Wow.
figures.
2 figures.
So with that, I was like, you know what? If I can't even find these in stores and I'm just going to buy toys online and I'm going to be spending that much, I might as well get something cool like a Mythos Obi-Wan. Or,
Right.
like a Mandalorian Season 2 Boba Fett that comes with a giant-ass gaffy stick. And that's ready to fuck. You know what I mean? Like that,
Yeah.
like that to me sounds like totally awesome.
It's cool. that They actually list that in the features for the accessories. Yeah. With 42 points of articulation and RTS.
Fennec figure sold separately.
Yeah.
100% RTF.
Thank you, Ryan.
Wait,
I
now
needed
Ryan,
that.
now Ryan, the ones that you pre-ordered, you said it's the Anakin and the Obi-Wan, like the Clone Wars ones that are.
Yep.
That's what you got. Those are great. Those are good looking figures. Those I would pick up if I was able to.
So, Jake,
You said they're
Stevens,
sold out, right?
no. So they haven't gone on sale in America yet, and nobody
Oh,
knows what's going on.
just in Canada.
Yeah, we were in the UK, I think. What do we think's going on with that? We kind of all expected today that they're going to be Target exclusives here. I believe Abby made a sign for that, by the way.
Yeah.
She's very
All right.
proud of
I was
this.
gonna
Yeah,
protest.
'cause we already know it's a cluster.
There we go.
no more Target exclusives.
Yes,
I was
yes.
gonna protest.
We're protesting.
during
Thank
war
you.
anxiety. Thank you.
What do you think about that, Jake? You think those are going to be going on sale soon, or what's your expert opinion?
Well, rumors are, tomorrow there's a 10 a.m. drop, and so, or 10 a.m. Pacific time, so 1 a.m. for the rest of you people. They didn't announce them today. They didn't even reference them today. So, sometimes Target drops their crap at midnight, and it could go on sale at 9 p.m. tonight, which is midnight your time, and it could be sold out by the time you look at it at 5 a.m. tomorrow. I mean, that is Target. There's no rhyme or reason, and there's no. It is, and the bots. They don't have any protection from the bots, right? They never use protection. They go in. Yep. Exclusive equals eBay. Yes. No. Exactly. So, your better bet to get one of these, honestly. Your better bet right now is to do like I do, and I'm going to hit the sperm bank and the plasma bank, and I'm going to start just getting that extra cash on the side for about 2 months when I need to get them off eBay. So
yeah, I'm going to rob a sperm bank. That's money.
Right?
I don't know why I said that. I'm really upset.
thirsty.
Well, you're going to get money from that,
But you know what? All right, there's no money there. So right, there's no money here. Then why are you protecting it? Dark Knight Rises. One thing I will say, I know we're all sick of the exclusives, right? The NECA turtle stuff is really hard to find at Target. The G.I. Joe Classifieds, Cobra Island exclusive are essentially impossible to find. In my experience, Star Wars Target exclusives and Walmart exclusives to a little bit of a lesser degree are not quite as hard to find once the releases happen. Like, you got to be quick, you got to be vigilant, but it's not like you're not going to get for instance, the Credit Collection Cara Dune, which is a Target exclusive, I was able to find that.
Warmer, yeah.
The all of the Galaxy's Edge Target exclusives, they had plenty of stock on that. So the hope is that even though it's a Target exclusive, they're going to get plenty of it. Where with G.I. Joe Classifieds, they might get 6 and that's it, and then they never get it reshipped for whatever reason. We're not going to talk about.
But I think the difference though this time is we're playing more in a classifieds world than a credit collection world, because those came out early pandemic. Whereas this classified's coming out mid to late pandemic, and people are straight up starved. I mean, as you've talked about, as I've talked about, the collecting market overall is redunk right now. And so, trying to, get anything. I don't care what you're collecting. If you collect Pokemon, good luck. If you collect Star Wars Black Series, good luck. If you collect Transformers, I can't find Transformers to save my life. My Target and Walmarts are stripped of everything except the kitty Energon or Energize or whatever it is.
Plenty of Beyblades.
Beyblades are, and you know what's so irritating about that? I'll tell you what's irritating about that. My son, we used to buy every damn Beyblade that came down the chute and every new generation, and he watched every show. And I don't know, something happened. There was a switch that flipped, and he doesn't care about Beyblades anymore. And I would be King Dad if he cared about if he cared about Beyblades, because I could bring home a new one every damn day. Whereas, I can't do it now. I can't. He likes Pokemon. I can't find Pokemon to save my life.
He's like, Dad, I only collect first release vintage Pokemon cards. You're like, good luck.
Well, we have some. He wants to sell them, but I was like, nah, I don't think we should. They're in the binder. Let's let them stay in the binder. He is totally like, yeah, let's sell it. It's first edition. Let's go.
Yeah. Fund the new collection.
Sorry.
Man, you can get $10 for that. Easy.
My computer was unplugged. Sorry.
Well, here's the thing. They're all $10 cards, but if I get them graded, they would be 100 to 150. But
now you can't grade them.
that article that Vice did the other day. They're backlogged. The card grading companies are backlogged like 12 months. They have
can't get anything graded.
What they would normally receive an entire month, they receive each day now. Yeah. So again, the madness continues. Will insane. The bubble pop? Will the Beanie Babies start to devalue, or is this the new world we're in?
I don't know,
dude. Let's bring Beanie Babies back.
No, let's not.
The reason they're backed up is because The reason they're backed up is because me and Ryan sent them our Marvel Masterpiece Spring Break Edition collector's cards to get graded.
Swimsuit edition X-Men Marvel masterpieces.
Yeah.
They're
Marvel
not backed up
Fleer
because
Ultras.
you're just distracting the people there with the swimsuit
There's
edition.
no blood in their head whatsoever.
These are nice. Look at Rogue. Look at Rogue. Hey, listen.
Dude, always look at Rogue.
Listen, guys, we're having fun, by the way. How's the chat doing, Abigail?
Oh, it's great. Everyone's having a fun time. Talking about Beanie Babies. And yeah, I think that the general vibe is a little bit salty today.
We're salty.
It's like our holiday. We don't like the visibility, like other people. I don't know.
Well, yeah, we all know that the Muggles, as Ryan says, are out today. They're like, I like a Star Wars. My favorite character is Rey Skywalker. By the way, I watched Rise of Skywalker tonight. It causes internal conflict in me every time I watch it. I don't want to even go into it, but I'm telling you, this Marvel sizzle reel they put out yesterday really screwed me up because I was so hyped. It was 3 minutes of clips of movies.
Why is nothing as good as this?
I was just like, this is amazing, and the future is amazing. And by the way, I'm going to go into it next week. I started collecting MCU Marvel Legends this week. You know what my number one reason is? Because I love Ryan Ting and Dan Young and the other guy, I don't know his name, the white dude, who are the Marvel team at Hasbro. And let's get into this. Let's talk about the live stream this morning. The Marvel team is so passionate and so enthusiastic and so knowledgeable. And I don't know what it is, but they just get it. And the collectors, listen, I'm not saying that Marvel Legends fans don't complain, because they do, because they're toy collectors and they're human beings. But compared to what you see with Star Wars and G.I. Joe, Transformers, Power Rangers, the Marvel team just gets it. And I want to be part of that world.
They represent the fandom, I think,
They do.
accurately. Yeah.
By the way, I think Dan Young hates me because he stopped replying to me on Twitter. I've been trying to get him on the show. I think he lives
Trying to court him, aren't you?
He lives in Atlanta. I'm like, is it weird? I think I crossed the line. I was like, dude, I know you can't do this. Let's get the friendship thing going. Let's do lunch. Come on, let's just hang out. But anyways, I love those guys. So let's talk about the Hasbro stream this morning. Again, I think I got overhyped. There was some reveals. We're going to go through them. But before we do that, Jake Walsh, I know you haven't seen the whole stream yet, but let's just roundtable it real quick. What our initial impressions were with the reveals we got today, and if it lived up to expectations. Ryan, if you want to start us off.
Oh, okay. Well, my first impression of today's stream is this. Because that's what they looked like when trying to talk about toys. They do look like deer in a headlight. They look scared. They look like they got, someone has their mom with a gun to their head. It's weird. It's really weird watching these guys. But I mean, overall, it was it started weird, and then it kind of went strong. I thought they were going to lead into something else, something bigger, and then all of a sudden, I don't know. I don't know what happened today. It just kind of, it was weird. Today was weird.
There was some weird stuff, right? There was some weird stuff. There's some ups and downs. Jake Stevens, what'd you think?
Well, yeah. So Patrick, as they mentioned, was on paternity leave for you can see now what the brand is without Patrick. So Patrick brings a car salesman vibe to it a little bit, but at the same time, he does keep the train on the track a little bit. So, it was a honestly, I feel like, they're in no convention mode. And so they're like, oh crap, we have, 55 figures to release, and they put them on cards, and they're like, okay, live stream on May the 4th, live stream on Star Wars Day, live stream in April during San Diego Comic-Con live stream. I think they're just, dealing cards out, and it doesn't really, they're not going to drop a HasLab on us on May the 4th.
Right.
It's just what they weren't able to get in, because by now we would have had Toy Fair, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And they would have released a crap load of stuff. So we're still in pre-Toy Fair. Actually, we're between Toy Fair and San Diego Comic-Con, right? So they're trying to spread out the love, as opposed to having their normal Toy Fair, San Diego, Celebration, and New York Comic Con. Those,
Right.
and then their international cons. So they have all these venues that they normally use that they're not using now, and so they're just kind of spreading it thin throughout the year. So I don't have a high expectation each time, and if I like what they do, I'm excited. But otherwise, I mean, I sat through these before where it's been all Angry Birds. So let me tell you right now, this is way better than Angry Birds, right?
It's way better than
take
Angry
offense to
Birds
that.
2.
Hey, there it is. There it is. I was like waiting for it. I was like, okay, fine.
Hey, by the way, I do want to say we got some storms here, so if for some reason it cuts out or you guys are having some issues, bear with us. If for some reason the stream stops or if our power goes out, we'll figure it out. So, but right now,
Haven't seen this much rain since in Camino of 2002.
Dad, what's he say, Dad?
Dead.
Dad. Anyways, Jake, that's great insight, and I agree with that. They do have to spread it out all throughout the year. I think my biggest thing is, they're reading off cue cards clearly. They've got a script, and my whole thing is that it doesn't matter what product reveals there are. It's enthusiasm. If you're enthusiastic about what you're talking about, and you can hype it up in the right way and present it in an order that makes sense. Why they end the presentation with the repainted Boba Fett, whatever it was, Black Series helmet, which the role play stuff is cool, but your primary audience is there for action figures, right? Whether it's vintage collection or Black Series, they're there for action figures. So figure out what you think the most exciting thing is going to be, which personally I think was the new images of the Razor Crest with the Jawas. Do that last and hype up how you're going to have to get out there and get 20 Jawas for your Razor Crest diorama. And we can't wait to show you more. And we got so many cool plans to reveal the packaging. Like, just hype. And it felt more like...
We go back to the problem of, and I think I was listening to Toy Guru, Scott, recently on a podcast, and he was talking about how, ironically, there's not a lot of collectors that are actually in the business, right? And that's where the Marvel team is rock and roll, because those guys are collectors, and their enthusiasm and their interest and their pulse on the fans on what they want are really high. Okay, since Steve Evans and Daryl DePriest are no longer on Star Wars, and neither is Sam Smith, those are the three dudes who were bringing the fandom to the Star Wars line. So now we have, people with business degrees and marketing degrees and design degrees. They're getting paid to design. They're getting paid to advertise, to study focus groups and what have you. They're not getting paid their dream job by working on toys. So I think that does come across. They're bureaucrats as opposed to true fanboys.
Right.
At least that's how it comes off.
More homogenized, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't doubt that I know they're Star Wars fans, and I know they're passionate. They care about their work. Like, it's not a slight against them, but like the one dude who's like the designer, who's always on the streams, like, he seems like such a nice guy, but he also seems like it's not his comfort zone being on a live stream to
watch his hands on the close-ups. He's shaking. It's a nerve-wracking thing.
Of
for
course.
him,
it's especially nerve-wracking when you know that you've got an audience of 6,000 people who are like, fuck you, that antenna's too small, fuck yourself.
Legitimately stressful. Like, I was having stress watching the comments rolling up and down.
The last one with the Aura Singh antenna talk, he's just like, oh my God, I want to fucking leave so bad. I just... who cares? Who cares about Aura Singh's antenna? There's more going on in the world than the damn antenna. Anyway.
Well, isn't that the one where they actually turned off the chat?
Yeah, they turned off.
It was just too toxic. It's like,
Yeah.
Cut it.
Got the chat.
Got it.
Oh, man.
Wow.
So anyways, I think and I get it, all the teams have different and the Marvel team's top tier, and I didn't even realize this. A lot of times the brand managers get shuffled around too. Like, they're not in my like dumb toy collecting mind. I'm like, well, you go in for your interview at Hasbro and you're like, I'm a huge Star Wars fan and I spend all my money on toys. I'd like a job, please, talking about it. And they're like, you're hired. But that's not what it is. It's everything Jake was just saying. So
Yeah, and that's the magic that was the Daryl DePriest era, that he negotiated and begged and stayed on the line and really like made it something because he continued his projects throughout his time, right? Whereas when they shuffle, like I between you and me and everyone listening and all the future listeners, Steve Evans didn't want to be off Star Wars. I guarantee you that. Yeah. Steve Evans is a huge Star Wars fan. And he, when I had him on Toy Run, and again, that was a hard interview to get, but he was a Hasbro employee when we got him on Toy Run. So you have to go through Hasbro and not through him, though. So you can probably get those Marvel guys. You just got to get to the right HR people. Right. And they got to have like 6 other people on the call, too. So you got to make room. You got to make room for everybody else.
Because Steve Evans, I noticed recently he follows Yes Have Some on Instagram, and he's been liking some of our posts. And like I do have that instinct where I'm like, come into the toy. Nobody wants to come. Yeah. I don't even want to be here. Like they don't want to be here.
Come dance in the toy room.
Yeah.
Right. Or what do we start calling it? The toy anxiety elimination chamber? Like,
yeah, when we have like 6 people.
5. Yeah.
And kudos to Pixel Dan for coming in and dealing with
putting up with us. Yeah, that was great.
It's like I'm here.
That was a great one, though.
Yeah, it was fun.
I mean, he really downgraded, but I mean, I'm glad that he.
We have a lot going on. Obviously.
Yeah. He's got to sell those books, and that's what I literally feel. But when he's on here, like. This morning, Ryan messaged me. He's like, I love Ryan to death, but this is how Ryan's brain works. He goes, dude, next year, we should do the Hasbro live stream. I'm like, yeah, of course we should.
Ultimately, what we're all saying.
Yeah. Sure. Hey, I'm sorry. For thinking big and then just saying it.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. If you want to have low goals, go ahead, have low goals. You know what? I'm going to marry a stripper. I'm going to host every freaking Star Wars Hasbro thing. I don't know about the marrying part. But
no, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun.
Our internet got
we're
some
flickering.
Lightning.
We got stuff going on. We'll see what happens.
That cut out for me, but I'm pretty sure Ryan said something about a stripper.
He was quoting Independence Day, and that's all you need to know.
So listen,
everyone knows I can't go to space if I marry a stripper.
Thank you, Ryan.
She's got a thing for dolphins.
Oh my
it's
God.
A musical now. All right, let's before the power goes out and we are all looking like Palpatine.
Yeah.
At the end of episode 9.
I thought you were gonna quote me.
No, I'm not saying Abby's quote from earlier because we'll all get canceled.
Welcome to the current dude edition of Toy.
It's not that. No.
That will be for later.
Welcome to the Walmart pre-order edition of.
Well, that was my
Anxiety.
thing. That was what I was telling them before the thing. I was like, with all this cancel culture, you'd think they would cancel, these exclusives. Great joke. Great joke.
It hits too close to home.
It was a great
too
joke.
Real.
All right, let's start looking at some of these reveals so we can. I don't know.
Move through them.
We can do it.
Yeah, so that we can begin to recover and heal.
All right.
Melted crayons, Boba Fett. I love it.
First of all,
I like it too.
We've got
of course you would.
You guys want to fight?
Yes,
Did you just flip
do.
Ryan off?
do. It's the lightning. I feel like fighting. I'm sorry.
Okay, here we go. Take a deep breath.
Yes.
We got thunder.
Live show.
This is live. There's people watching. The first reveal is the prototype edition of Boba Fett. They did the Darth Vader. It's probably been 2 years by now. I never once saw the Darth Vader. It was a Target exclusive. I like this. I like that there's 45 different variations you can get. Jake Stevens, what do you think?
I like that you said earlier, Target exclusives are pretty easy to find.
Well, not this one.
Except the retro collection. No, I absolutely love this. But I am dreading this, right? I am dreading this. I have a problem. My name's Jake. I have action figure problem. I have 7. Yeah, I have 7 of these Vaders, right? Because my goal was to get a different color head, right? But I needed 7 because there was 2 shades of green used. Yes, I know I have a problem.
No, it's
fine. It was a struggle. It was a real struggle to get the ones that I have. And actually, I think I'm still missing one. So I might actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, no, I need 8 and I have 7. I think I need a blue-headed Vader still. So I'm worried at this point in 2021 of just getting one of these, much less one of each version that they make. So, I'm super excited. No, I'm not.
No, you're doing it. I don't care.
I'm not going to get any of them because I want them. And if you want something and you walk into Target, you end up finding nothing but. I'm sure I've seen so many like rare Transformers figures and things I don't care about, and I'm just like, I don't know what that is. Where's my prototype Boba Fett? Jacob Walsh, what do you think of this thing?
Dude, this is the first Boba Fett figure I've ever wanted to buy. This thing's cool.
It is
like
cool.
This. If I saw this, I'd pick this up for sure. That's just a fun figure. In the chat, Brock Parker said, "I want 6 of these so I can make Bobas of the same color."
There you go.
Wow.
Oh, that's kind of fun.
That's tight.
You know what this
I like
pairs
this a lot, yeah.
perfectly
Me too.
with? This pairs perfectly with the R2-D2 that came out yesterday at Disney parks.
Oh,
Yeah.
The
the rainbow one.
collection.
There was
Agreed.
some.
The chat agrees with you.
We were monitoring the Hasbro Pulse chat this morning. There was some.
Oh yes.
There was some people who just were not happy about all the rainbow colors happening in Star Wars. And to those people, I say, I can't say what I want to say, but it's like, get a fucking
I
life.
can say it.
Ryan could say it.
They can suck it.
Yeah.
I secured 2 today. I'm looking for more.
Ryan,
but
I
was
think
able to
that's
get
precisely their problem.
Oh boy.
It's
I
a
just,
very cute figure.
I
I
just-
personally want one.
I don't understand the hate. Well, let's not focus on the
No.
negative. Let's
Well-
focus on the positive.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Definitely,
High road.
definitely a cool figure. I think these go on sale on Target tomorrow. Is that true?
Good luck.
Yeah, it's
The
gonna be
bots
tough.
will have
Well,
them
they
before
come
you
on
will.
sale for Toys R Us here as well. So I will also try to help you guys out and get these. Cause
Yeah, the bots.
Ryan,
are,
just
You know
buy
what
them
I-
all.
do you know what I like about the packaging on this? It's the blue and pink retro sticker. And
It's
I know
cool.
that sounds totally dumb, but
Yeah.
it just
no, it's cool.
it really does take me back. Like it feels like a very nostalgic figure because of that.
I can't wait to log on and buy all of these. I will make 64 Crayola Cran version of Boba Fett. You will get nothing.
I love exclusives.
I love art. I'm going to buy these. These are a masterpiece.
All right, let's move on. I love art. I love that. So we've got some more shots here. We'll kind of scroll through. But yeah, there's the variations, by the way.
Oh, I like the one with the grape head.
Yeah, those are cool, man.
See,
Yeah, I like
wouldn't it be
those a
cool
lot.
to have one of each color head?
Yeah, it would be amazing.
Yeah.
It would be amazing. You know what else
like
would be
candy,
cool?
yeah.
I've been thinking about it. What about a Black Series Boba Fett from The Mandalorian Season 2? That'd be interesting. That would be
How
cool.
about anything from
Yeah.
season 2?
I mean,
season
who would
2 would
want
be
that?
Like, hey, here's another home run. What about a Ben Solo figure from the end of Rise of Skywalker? I bet you could kit bash that together, and I'd buy it. So, anyways,
Hey,
That's the
Hey,
only
Greg.
way you're gonna get. You got to nowadays the recipe for getting the figure you want. You got to find what pieces they can use
they
from
could
other
already use. Yeah,
previous
True.
figures.
it's true.
So you got to
Guys,
find
we,
a topless
we
Black
usually
Series
wait
figure.
and keep sad comments to the end.
Yeah, I'm doing all the side comments
Wait
today.
for the sad piano.
I'm just gonna do my
Cobble
own.
this thing
All right.
together.
We'll scroll through these and we'll get to some more reveals here.
They look like Easter candy. I love
Yeah,
it.
John Patrick in the chat just says recoined Skittles boba because that does look a lot like a Skittles
Oh,
like rainbow candy.
Yeah, dude.
Skittle.
Well, by the way, we're using
Yummy, tasty.
Toy Arc, by the way.
Thank
Okay,
you.
so next up we got the Black Series Imperial Clone Shocker.
What?
Ooh. Shocker!
Guys, let's do a little bit better than Jake Stevens' students.
Oh no!
Just a little better.
I want to get sent to the principal's office.
Black Series Imperial Clone Shock Trooper. Now, is this one of the gaming greats? Is that what this is?
No,
Yeah, I think it's
this
supposed
is
to
a
be-
Bad Batch figure.
Oh, Bad Batch, right. Man, they really seem they're going hard on Bad Batch. Like everything's getting a figure. They must be very.
It must be good.
In 6-inch.
Dude,
Wait, you need to put
it
the
better be
asterisk
better
on
than
there
Mandalorian.
and say in 6-inch.
right
gotta
in
be.
6-inch, not in 3 Junior, whatever they call it, vintage collection. Sorry,
Bad
I'm
Batch
sorry.
already has more figures than the Mandalorian, and the show just started today.
And the Rise of Skywalker. Let's not.
The Rise of
mention that.
Skywalker
Yeah,
does not get figures.
That's the rise of what?
Why
That doesn't look like anything to me.
Yeah, it's weird. Like they got rid of 5PO. Well, we don't want to go down that road either. We're celebrating today.
Celebrate, dude! It's so many grievances to be aired.
Oh man, there's a lot of sodium in this episode.
It's pronounced Grievous.
There's a lot of grievances.
General grievances.
This will make a fine addition to my collection.
Was this one a Walmart exclusive? Does anyone remember?
No.
I don't think so. I haven't actually uploaded my press photos yet, so
Okay.
I
Now
don't
this-
know. I came straight from track practice.
Now this one, by the way, the Vice Admiral Rampart, which I believe is also from Bad Batch, is a Walmart exclusive. And last night, I think I ordered this. Walmart had a mystery listing.
think?
Well, they did a mystery listing.
Oh.
And no one knew what it was.
Louisiana.
Codename Louisiana. And everyone was like, "Ooh, it's going to be..." In my mind, I was like, it's either Mandalorian Season 2 Boba Fett or it's the Luke and Leia training from Rise of Skywalker 2. I was just making stuff up in my head, like stuff I want. Of course,
Again, you just completely overhyped yourself.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
a fun place to be
Yeah.
versus the reality of it.
but this is a cool figure. But I mean, I haven't even watched Bad Batch. I don't even know what this is. So,
But look at the edge of that package. That edge of that package. Go back to that last shot. That's Grand Admiral Thrawn repainted.
it really is. Yeah. It's
I think I saw some of
white-faced
that
Thrawn.
chat, yeah.
what's going on? The airing of the grievances. We all overhyped ourselves, but that's what we get for.
Yeah.
That's what you get for ordering toys before you know what they are. Maybe we have the problem. Maybe it's not Hasbro.
I ordered this too, and I'm gonna my little note earlier today was cancel pre-order because I don't need this.
Hey, you know what?
Yeah,
They'll probably do it for you.
OMG. Yeah, I think that might have happened to Catherine.
Right.
Yeah.
It's on.
Okay, so let's get through these shots here. Man, they released a ton of images, so let's kind of scroll ahead here. Okay, now this one
They
is
had to make you think there was a lot of stuff. You know?
we've got a Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order Gaming Greats Flame Trooper.
Flame Trooper.
Now this is a cool figure. It's not my. I played that game a little bit, and I think it's cool.
Oh, dude, that's what you're known for. If I was gonna say, like, if Craig's known for anything Star Wars, it's Cal Kestis.
It's true. It's the thing I'm known for. Any thoughts on this other than it's a cool design? I mean, it kind of looks like a
Good
snowtrooper.
looking, yeah.
Yeah, it's a good looking figure.
I want to know why did they change? So I didn't play this game. I saw that it had 20 hours of cutscenes, and that's all I'm here for is the story. And I only watched like 8 hours, and I was like, okay, I'm tapping out. So the Flame Troopers from Clone Wars don't look like this, though. They're a little bit different. So is this just because it's more Empire era? I don't even know this
I don't
character,
know.
so that's why I'm asking.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't really speak to it. Ryan, you played this game a lot.
Yeah, I just don't care. Like, I don't know. I'm sorry. Like, if it comes down to if I want, like, yeah, I like the game, but it's already like what 5-6 years old. Just give me Ben Solo, man. I want Ben Solo making out with Rey in front of a dead Emperor.
Yeah.
That's all I want.
Yep.
What the dead
COVID
Emperor
time.
playset?
But you know what? It did come out the same year, or like the same month as The Rise of Skywalker, and there's been a
Would
lot
it never
more.
know?
Not in November.
Yeah, there's a lot of there's more Jedi Fallen Order figures than there are Rise of Skywalker figures. So release the JJ cut.
They really want to keep our minds off of that sequel trilogy, don't they?
We're never gonna
Not
let them
gonna
forget.
happen, guys.
Like, well, the game's more like the movie, actually. More like the third movie.
They should just license out the sequel to some other third-party company.
Yeah.
Like, you can make any figure you want just of the sequels.
Diamond Select
Yeah.
is making Rise
Right?
of Skywalker figures.
Watch, we're gonna
Super
get like
7,
Super 7
Ben
Ultimates.
Solo.
Super 7 Ultimates Ben Solo.
And
We'll
Dio.
get it.
Oh,
Right?
man. And then we got another Fallen Order figure, which is the Night Brother Warrior. I guess this is technically a troop builder. They're banking on people wanting multiples of this. Now, again, cool figure, Darth Maul-esque design. I'll get it, but it's one of those things where
Awesome.
it's
Yeah, the Dothamarians look cool, man.
But here's the thing, like this is kind of what I was talking about this morning. Is like, yeah, these are cool figures, but these are not like what is the Star Wars media right now is Mandalorian, Bad Batch, and then obviously we've got Cassian Andor, or as I accidentally called him on our last episode,
Cassian Candor.
Cassian Candor, and
I wanted that on the shirt.
so anyways, yeah, cool figure, but I don't know if these are GameStop exclusives, but a lot of them have been. I was hoping we were gonna get that Dash Rendar gaming greats, but
Oh man, right?
We're talking about relevant media.
right, exactly. I'm such a dumb.
my
This is
God.
3 years
I'm
old.
such a
Nobody
dumb
wants
fan.
that.
Dash Rengar is way more relevant than like whatever these are.
So this is what they closed out the day with, was this Black Series Mandalorian Death Watch helmet. Again,
Not a high big note to.
it's cool.
Yeah.
But this is what you close your May 4th stream on. Like, this is what you start with. Or put this in the pre-show. Or have Yakface leak it.
You know,
Anyways.
could they not give us Jango Fett instead?
Maybe.
I want Django.
Yeah, it would have been cooler.
Yeah, why isn't Django released? What's the next anniversary for Attack of the Clones?
When
2000.
Celebration is.
Next year. Next year's the
Next
20th
year.
anniversary, yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Of AOTC.
Oh my God, that's gonna be so hot. I love
like
Attack
it.
of the Clones.
So anyways, the here's the packaging for the helmet. So yeah, I mean
Right.
it's cool. It's cool, but like when they're like anytime you hear the words and finally, you're like, here it is, here's the big one, here's the thing I've been waiting for.
Yeah.
And then it's not what I've been waiting for.
It's just a big dry fart. Yeah, it kind of
Yeah,
just sucks.
like they're reading off cards. If they're gonna structure it to where it's a big finale at the end. Doesn't really make sense.
Okay, let's move on. Let's move on to 3 juniors.
We probably don't have issues of them, though. I'm sorry, pictures of them. Again, I haven't gone through my press release yet, but they did announce Omega is coming in the pipeline.
Okay.
yes.
Oh right, yeah.
So Omega is coming.
The little girl, right?
The little girl clone something. I don't know. I haven't watched Bad Batch either.
Haven't watched it yet.
Is when they revealed that immediately Ryan was like, and we still don't have young Anakin. Which you say that a lot, and I agree.
I do say that a lot, but even if I was gonna get if I want a Star Wars action figure of a little girl, please make me a set of Battle for Endor.
You need a Sindel more than you need an Omega.
Yes.
Damn right.
She just needs more medicine.
Dude, I want to
needs
get a
more of
set where her
this.
family is just dead and she no-sells it.
Oh yeah.
She's
She's
dead.
like, I'm moving on.
Yeah, we talked
It's
about
cool.
that.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, she's like, they are? All right, well, cool.
Oh, cool.
Well, I got a movie
Cool,
to be
cool.
in, so
Stronger
let's
for
go.
it.
Okay, so
I got a franchise to carry.
Yeah.
this has been a fun episode so far. Jake Stevens, you are a passionate collector of this scale, so I'm going to lean on you a little bit. ARC Trooper Echo, what do you think?
Well, it's a figure, and no, it's a reissue. So do I get excited about this? I get excited for newness, and that's some of the struggle of the vintage collection over the last couple of years. They're reissue and repaints. That's what it is. So this is a reissue from last year's 3-pack special action figure 3-pack that was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. Correct. And so I have this figure already. So am I going to spend $16 to buy it again? Yes, of course. But yeah, does it get me excited? You know, not like if they repainted this to be a different ARC Trooper. Absolutely, I'd be jumping through the roof. Hey, you got the buck here. Let's make all the ARC Troopers that ever were ever in Clone Wars. But giving me the figure I got last year, you know.
Right.
I mean, it's great. It wasn't an easy set to get, and it's pricey now. So I'm always happy for people who need it. But for someone who has it, this isn't, you know, it's old hand.
Right.
Same thing with this guy here. This guy here is super exciting. This is actually a new character, but it's actually a future reissue. What I mean by that is this is the figure that's coming with the Razor Crest.
Yeah.
So I already knew I was getting this figure in slightly different deco in, whatever many months until the Razor Crest comes. So now they're just telling me I'm getting 2 of them,
Right.
So again, it was, oh, okay. But at least as a troop builder, this makes more sense than having 2 Echoes on your shelf. You can have,
Well, I kind of like that they are releasing this because I didn't want to open the Jawa that came with my Razor Crest.
Oh, I'm not opening any of the Razor Crest exclusives.
Yeah, I'm not
never
opening any of those figures.
Yeah.
Right. So I think this is a good
man.
replacement figure for.
Is that bad?
that
Should we
one.
not do that? What about that
Well,
soft?
are you going to sell them? Are you going to
wanna
sell
touch
your
the
Razor
soft?
Crest someday? Are you going to your kid's going to get in a wreck and has to be bailed out of jail? And are you going to all right,
He
do
is?
I need to?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Is he?
I mean, this
Jesus.
is.
I can't wait till. Hold on. Wait. Hold on.
I
Real
knew
quick.
it, Craig.
Real quick. Hold on. I got to do this. This is 20 years in the future. Ready? Abby, make a phone noise.
Ring.
Jake, answer the phone.
Ring.
Jake Walsh.
Hello?
Hey, man. It's my kid.
Hey, what's up, dude?
Hi. I have a kid. And he
You
got into a
got a
wreck.
kid now.
I have to bail him out of
Okay.
jail. And guess what? I'm not selling my off-world Jawa, my Razor Crest
Dude,
exclusive. I
fuck.
need money
Dude,
from you.
fuck him, dude. No, fuck him.
He was an accident anyway, Craig. Let him
Okay,
be.
thank you. I just needed to get that on my chest. Okay. Jake S. I like having a balance. I'm more of a loose collector, but when it's something that's kind of an exclusive kind of thing, I kind of like having an on-card display figure. And honestly, like as far as the soft goods Mando, I've got a couple of those Mandalorians already. I know it's the hard goods cape, the rubber cape, but I'm thinking about displaying my Razor Crest exclusively with my retro figures. That's something that's been on my mind lately.
Ooh,
We talked about that.
there
Yeah.
you
We've
go.
talked about that. But anyways,
Nice.
yeah, so this is the off-world Jawa that's coming out. And I think it's people are excited about the egg, and all, this is good for people who didn't get the Razor Crest, then they can still get
But
some
still
Jawas.
wanted the egg.
I still wanted the egg. I bought the Razor Crest specifically for that egg. I
That
feel
egg.
ripped off.
I know it is kind of a
Yeah.
dig. It's like, oh yeah, guess you only get paint now. That's all you get. You get paint on your figure.
Okay, so then we've got our 3.75-inch Tebow figure. I love Ewoks. I love Return of the Jedi. This isn't a re-release, right? This is the first time in the vintage collection?
No, this is a reissue.
This is a reissue. So there you go.
This isn't the Black Series, yes, but this figure is a Tebow reissue, but it's new to the vintage collection. if
Oh,
that's,
right. It was like
your
the
thing. So
Legacy collection or whatever it was.
believe the Black Series 3 3/4.
Right.
Don't quote me on that. I need to do.
It was one of those. Yeah.
It's one of those. It's a reissue. Yeah.
Did
And
you
this
guys-
this one does excite me because this
That's
is the
not George,
only
that's not George.
Star Wars. This is the only Star Wars action figure I have carded. So, I don't do a lot of carded vintage figures, but this is
Right.
my representation for Star Wars. So this made me happy. But it's just a repaint.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what really kind of fooled me with this is that before they showed off these figures, they showed off those really cool photos of the Razor Crest and the Jawas kind of taking it apart and all that. And then they went and showed off him, and they started talking about how he's like one of those droids you see in the Sandcrawler, and I was like, hey, are we getting a vintage collection Mandalorian Sandcrawler?
Ooh, yeah, it's a rough one. Yeah.
And that's what I was waiting for. And actually, this is where I Craiged myself. And I was like, we're going to get the big finale thing is going to be this Sandcrawler. It's going to have the tents on the top and all these things. And no, it was just a helmet. But yeah, I still think we still might get that Sandcrawler. I don't know why. In my head, I'm just going with it.
I don't know. Well, Disney released one just 2 years ago. So Disney
Right, 'cause they
released
could
the 3
reuse it.
3/4 scale one. Well, no,
Yeah.
because that was Disney and not Hasbro. That's the big difference.
Right.
Oh,
Jason
son
Chrysler
of a
says the
beast.
Ewok was in the 5-pack from the Movie Heroes 2012 line. So thank you.
Haha, thank you.
Yeah.
Good
That's right.
information.
Thanks, Jason.
Good
Very cool.
information. Okay, so then we've got the Endor Luke. There was a whole article on Jedi Temple Archives today about how upset they were about this figure. Specifically that
Wait, what? They're upset about
they were
a figure?
upset. Can you believe it?
Mm-hmm.
Can you believe it? They're
Hashtag
making
shocked.
Jedi Temple Archives, JTA. They get mad about
Junior Temple Archives. That's
All right,
what
the
it was,
junior-
wasn't it?
They were mad that the helmet was not removable.
Remove the helmet.
Wow. Imagine being upset about that. Very cool.
It's actually more true to the figure because the vintage version wasn't removable.
Right. I think it's a cool figure. They got I know this is a re-release, but they got the updated face deco, which is cool, and the poncho looks good. So I think this is a worthy figure.
Yeah.
Well, that they came out with Leia. The Leia's on for pre-order now. And Han is starting to show up in stores.
Wait, which Leia? Oh, I'm sorry.
That Leia. Swing. But yeah, so it only makes sense that they should make the Luke as well to go with that.
Yeah, of course. You got to have.
Oh, look at this! Look at this sexy beast.
All right, so now we've got our Tusken Raider. Now, what do we think about for the on-card vintage collection collectors? Are they mad about this 50th anniversary logo in the top? Because it does kind of screw up the overall aesthetic of the collection.
They're mad it's not a sticker.
Okay, they'd like to take it off. Yeah. What are these? What's happening? I'm gonna take that sticker off.
What do they want to do with it?
Ooh, look at those soft goods. It's just kind of a sticker.
Tusken Raider?
They should send Ryan and I into the chat to calm everyone down.
At the Hasbro chat?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. What was the one today that we kept? Oh, we're gonna get to some sad comments. So.
Make Luke bigger.
Make Luke bigger. That was the
Luke
one.
Should be bigger. Make Luke. I made a sign.
Make
Luke bigger.
I read that as make Luke burger at first.
That'd be cool.
Make a Luke burger.
Bigger.
Hey, you know what? If those Tusken Raiders had their way, they'd be eating some Luke burgers
Some Luke
tonight.
burgers, dude. Tender, not a lot of fat.
Yeah, there you go.
Lord knows they had a piece of shmee.
Ooh, man. Too soon. Too soon.
Youch.
Ooh, baby.
Okay.
Still stinks.
Still Did you say stings or stinks?
Stings. No, stings.
It still stinks after what they did to her. All right,
Ooh.
Tusken Raider. Cool figure. Again, this is also a re-release, right? They've released this before. There had to be.
The head, they've changed the deco and the head. They've re-sculpted or they've done something different to the head. And, it looks a little less accurate than maybe, I don't know. They actually particularly said more accurate, more screen accurate, but it looks less accurate to me, but maybe because I'm used to the old one. But I don't mind because there's tons of these guys running around The Mandalorian and Phantom Menace and A New Hope. So it doesn't matter to me. I mean, it's a troop builder for sure.
Right. You get a bunch of these guys. I want to buy a bunch of these guys and a bunch of Jawas. Mm-hmm. And Jake, I know you're a fan of Tusken Raiders. Jake Walsh.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. I kind of tend to have this thing where I keep going through these cycles where I think I'm going to start collecting some Star Wars figures, but specifically, like, maybe I just want to start collecting Ewoks. You know what I mean? But
right.
So I feel that way about all of these, like, little weird, Jawas and Tuskens and everything. Like, maybe I just want an entire detox of all the weird little creatures that you see, and none of the main fuck all the main characters.
Yeah, they're always complaining if you think about it.
If you speak English in Star Wars, I don't want it.
That's a good
I would love it if they made a Black Series Hammerhead.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a lot of Black Series figures I want, but also like
where's Frog Lady? Where's that?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Jake Stevens, you commented,
Jackass. You just said
Jackass. You commented on my commentary about Star Wars last week when I was freaking out, and I didn't mean to freak out on the show, but I do think it is peculiar. I'm not one of these people who gets on the internet and rants and raves on message boards. I started a whole podcast to do that. They got a platform for it. I think that it is peculiar and interesting how they still haven't fully leaned in to the property of the Mandalorian in a way where, and maybe there's a reason for it, because listen, when I go to Walmart and Target now, that the Grief Karga and the Kuiil Black Series are peg warming hard.
Same.
So maybe the collector's world for that is primarily Grogu, Baby Yoda child. Like maybe that's where it is. Maybe the modern day fan isn't going to get the full, the full line of all the characters. But then when you look at Bad Batch, which was the animated show, it seems like everybody's getting a 6-inch figure and 3 3/4 getting kind of screwed. So it's just kind of weird.
Well, I think it's hard because Bad Batch is going to cater toward children, even though we know that Clone Wars dealt with some real serious content. They had suicide bombers and all sorts of, heavy stuff in there. But it is a cartoon at the end of the day, and it is going to cater toward kids. And you know what? We're, how many of us are on here? 5 collectors in here. We make up a very small percentage of the buying population. At the end of the day, Walmart and Target are going to sell more to birthday mom and dads and kids. And so you're going to see Grogu. You're going to see Bad Batch because it's the newest cartoon property out there. So I think that is where we're going. Boba Fett destroying the skulls of stormtroopers, as awesome as that is and how awesome we want that from The Mandalorian, it's still a little harder content to sell to families who were shopping for, Joey's 6th birthday. So
we'd like some skulls for Joey to smash in the front yard, please.
When I was 6, Skeletor's got
that's
skulls.
Their mentality, right?
Yeah.
The fact that what this past week we saw, I just received my Galaxy of Adventures Mandalorian and Stormtrooper, the 5-inch line that they have now that we thought was dead because it hasn't been out for months and months and months. And, the new Mission series is out. So they are pushing the Mando, but in those other lines because those are kid-based lines. So, it's a hard... what's going on right now at Hasbro is hard to predict. They're just all over the board. Ryan pointed it out on a handful of shows ago about you can't collect all of it in any one scale, right? It's so scattershot.
Right. Yeah. Speaking of that, I did before we because we're already over an hour, but I'm having a really good time. And Jake, we appreciate you stopping by and hanging out. I did want to touch on some of the sideshow stuff because I know I dabble in Hot Toys a little bit, just a little. I'm not one of these. Now
just
I don't
the
know,
tip,
Craig,
just the tip that goes in the side.
You do
now,
what you can.
We've got some. There's a podcast called the Toy Aisle Podcast, which I've listened to a couple times. Really good guys. That they just check them out. I love toy content, so I'm always taking it in. So check out the Toy Aisle Podcast.
Is that an Australian one?
That's not the Australian one, but these guys are they're big into the that scale, the Hot Toys, whatever that scale is, 1/6 scale. Very, very entertaining, good show. So give them a little shout out here. But yeah, let's take a look at some of the reveals today because there's some cool stuff. Specifically, look at this. Look at that blurg. That's
wow.
I mean that's
Beautiful.
pretty.
Dang.
That's a cool.
It's like a maquette from the Ewok movies.
Yeah, I mean,
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
I was hoping there would be some. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I was hoping it would be like a way to get that a little
To
bigger.
zoom a little bit.
There we go.
Still, yeah.
There we go.
You got to get the Wicket Hot Toys and then throw Wicket on that
Right.
blurg.
Oh, Wicked on a blurg. So there's a Mandalorian in blurg that's being put out by Hot Toys. Very cool. And then they're putting out this little Grogu set with it comes with, why is this page acting crazy? Come on, Slash Film. Look at all the stuff this Grogu set comes with. It's got the bassinet. He's got his little. It comes with little frogs.
Loath cat.
So
cute.
So cool. Very cool
Cute,
stuff.
cute, yeah.
And by the way, in the chat, if anybody got in on any of these Hot Toys, let us know.
Yeah.
Stormtrooper commanders. I think kind of the rule of thumb with Hot Toys is the humans always look great, but if you're the droids and the stormtroopers and anything with a mask on is just really a piece of art. So,
Does this have the Cos babies on here?
I don't know. Those are really cute too. The little stylized.
Did you see the 4 that they released today? All based on season 2 of Mando.
No, I gotta check that. I saw something about it.
They got friggin' Luke Skywalker holding Baby Yoda.
Well, I gotta check.
I
I'm
gotta
gonna go
see it.
find that right now.
Makes me hurt.
Bad Batch, Hot Toys, Echo. Just really, I mean, Jake, do you get in on any of these Hot Toys, or is it fly in the face?
I collect toys. I don't collect. Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Okay, that's good. I like that.
Catherine says she got Ahsoka Kenobi and the Blurg.
Yeah, no, I don't do these. I don't do. Wait, how many action figures one of these Hot Toys now?
It's like
costs.
two Canadian Black Series.
2 Canadian Black Series is what one Hot Toys cost.
I thought these were cool.
Right.
These are kind of based. These Anakin and Obi-Wan based on the Clone Wars design statues. Just cool stuff. And then some weird picture of Marilyn Manson and Cara Dune here at the bottom. That has nothing to do with what we're talking about. I'm gonna find what before we go any further. Jake, what were those things that you were just talking about? I want to check those out. What are they called?
Cos Baby. Put Hot Toys COSBABY.
Cool.
They dropped Luke with R2 and holding baby Grogu. They dropped Bo-Katan. They dropped Ahsoka, and they dropped. What else did they drop? There's 4 of them, I think, this morning.
I'm finding them right
Craig,
now.
didn't I say that they should have made a 3-pack of Luke, R2, and Grogu, and it would just sell like crazy if Hasbro just did that? Doesn't matter what scale.
Yeah.
And it's all reissues, too. It would be like, take what you have, put it together. They don't even have to make anything. It is, again,
Found it.
we don't always know what's going on.
While I find this, Abby, why don't you plug Yes Have Some Group Therapy?
Yeah, for those of you in the chat that aren't a part of our group yet, it's exclusive. It's a closed group on Facebook called Yes Have Some Podcast Group Therapy. You can search for it. Once you find it, myself or Craig or Ryan or Jake will accept you.
We will.
And then you can post quality content about the stuff we're talking about right now. Movies and toys and such.
Yep. And if you're new to this and you're finding us on iTunes or Spotify or here on YouTube, make sure that you're subscribing and staying tuned to all of our content because there's a lot of it. And we appreciate everybody hanging out here on a Tuesday night. I did find this, so let's look at these Cos babies.
Let's see them.
So these are by Hot Toys. Now, do we know the price point on these? These are really cute.
I do not.
No,
these are.
I think they're American. They're $25.
That's it.
Yeah, because my buddy
sure?
who works at Disney just pre-ordered the Ahsoka one.
I think they got to be more than $25.
Hang on, I'll check my message. Hang tight.
These are like
God, you
Funko
guys.
Pops, like
Yeah.
older, more
they
successful
look
cousins.
like pops.
Yeah. They're like little baby. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And they've been doing these for a few years, but still, I mean, these are the figures that we want in our action figure lines. Yeah,
Yeah, I know exactly.
He just
what
said
you
he
mean.
got them. He got them through because he works for Disney Animation.
Okay.
He got them for
So he got them for
$16
half
instead
off.
of $25.
Okay, so maybe they're just vinyl toys and a little bit cheaper than I was expecting. Okay, those are cool. Yeah, I mean, I like that Luke with and I was talking about this. Ryan just mentioned it. I mean, how they haven't, like, I get that they kept Luke a secret, right? For spoiler alert, by the way, for Mandalorian. But how in either scale, Vintage Collection or Black Series, they haven't put out a set with Luke, R2, and Grogu. They have all those figures. They could do that like really easily. Even if they just re-released the Walmart exclusive Luke Black Series with R2 and like it's a home
they
run.
could put them in a brown lunch sack and sell it.
Yeah.
It would be even better that way.
Yes.
It would somehow
Yeah,
be
right.
better.
Yeah,
Loose
exactly.
A
figures
brown
in
bag?
lunch
Can I get a
bag. Brown
Can I
bag,
get a Star Wars brown bag?
Hell yeah.
Great.
right?
How do they not have that? Makes no sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, listen, we've covered some ground as we always do. This has been a lot of fun, but I kind of want to roundtable again, give some final thoughts on today's reveals. I know that I didn't even know about the Galaxy's Edge Legacy lightsaber hilts, the forged.
I was going to bring that up.
The forged Luke, yeah.
That's the real reason that we're all like
With-
That
hurting.
Leia
The,
saber
the
is
first ever
fire.
Leia saber. Jake, I sent
Yeah.
you that way after the fact. What'd you think of that set? That you can't get because it's sold out.
Yeah, I saw that like in between tattoos, and at first I was just very confused, especially because the text you sent before the photo just said we fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
Very ominous.
yeah, that's a very beautiful looking set. I'm sad I don't have it.
I'm assuming they're going to re-release the Leia as a standalone.
I'm going to bury it
Yeah.
in the sand. That's what I would do.
I wonder if it will. I
Change
wonder
my
if it will
name.
just become one of. I wonder if it will just become one of the hilts that you can just buy at.
Right. Well, because the forged
Galaxy's
one is.
Edge
I
and
think that the
Right.
box and I think the box even plays music. It's like a music box too. There's something.
That's what I want to be able to buy. If I can,
Just
I'm
want
going to
the
be
box.
sad. Yeah.
Oi, what's your name? I'm Rye. Rye who?
Yeah.
Rye Skywalker.
Whoever I
I
want to
just
be.
bury him.
And I just buried. Who's Rye Skywalker?
That's your fanfic name.
I'm Rye. Rye's Skywalker.
Yeah, man. That's my Star Wars LARPing name.
That's cool.
I guess we didn't even say Jake Stevens. Did you buy anything today? Did you pick anything up, Star Wars related?
No, all pre-sales that I care about drop tomorrow. So I'll go after the 3 3/4 figures. I will get the. I will try to shed some blood and get a Boba retro. And I don't think I need any of the black. I don't even think I need any of the Black Series because I'm now focusing on Obi-Wan, Finn, and Luke. Those are the 3.
I wish I could
One
have
from each trilogy.
I need a character focus. That's what I need. I need to stop buying everything. Because wait
Rey.
till you guys see what
Just
I've
buy
done.
Rey.
I love Rey. Rey is legit one of my favorite Star Wars characters of all time. Whether or not the sequel trilogy is perfect, it doesn't negate the fact that anytime she's on screen, she's incredible. And her arc and Ben Solo's arc, for that matter, I have my issues. I was watching Rise of Skywalker today, and I do have issues with that movie, but it's more in like the frenetic pacing of it and the weird kind of cobbled together nature of it.
Yeah.
It needs room to breathe. It should have been 2 movies. But hey, you know what? We've had that discussion on the podcast many times, so we don't
have time for that.
we don't have
right
time
now.
to do it again.
Yeah, we've exhausted that.
But any final thoughts before we get to some sad comments?
Did you guys see this? This is kind of sort of off topic, but on topic. But did you see these lightsabers that have the like extending blades?
Oh, like the real life
yes.
lightsabers?
No, the Disney cruise ship.
Disney cruise, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what's the
I
deal
did
with
see
that?
those.
And it's like for the
a real
cruise and
saber.
for the hotel, they're gonna have these lightsabers and they posted like 2 very quick videos where there's a lightsaber that they're gonna have where the blade extends from the fucking lightsaber.
Right.
Instead
The
of having
light
to,
blade. It is.
Instead of having to be like, hey, turn around real quick.
Screwing it in.
Yeah.
But what
For
is
real?
But
And it
they're
looks amazing.
It's a pop out.
but they're billing it as it's light though. It's not a blade. It's actual. It's
No, it
actually
is-
light.
You got to see it, and plus it's Ray who does it. You got to
Right.
search it up.
Yeah.
It's
Pull
on
the
Disney.
video up, yeah.
Yeah.
Disney Cruise Lines, I think, or Disney.
You can just go
Parks.
to Disney Parks on YouTube,
Yeah.
and it'll have it there.
All right. I'm gonna look that
Yeah,
up.
I wanna see
there's
that.
2 short videos.
I can't tell you how many times in the last. Well, when did Disney buy? When did Disney start going hard with their purchase? In 2015? How many times since 2015 I regret not being a cast member anymore because so many awesome stuff comes out
Right.
in the parks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I don't. God, it's all. I'm only finding. I saw it real quick, and we'll all be able to find it. Here it is. I don't want to watch everybody's reaction to it. I want to watch it here. Let me.
No, let's do it. Let's do one of those reactions.
yeah, I want to see it.
Hold on. The sound's not going to work, but we can at least view it together.
You have to narrate every thought. Ooh, she's standing and against a wall. Ooh.
Oh,
Oh,
that's good back.
no, I'll do the. It's like the script. Interior. Ray's house. Night. Jakku. All right. So there's Ray. We see Ray, and she turns around, and then this light pops up. But what?
Legit.
It's very cool.
It's a damn lightsaber, yo.
Yeah.
Finally.
Now wide shot. Interior, wide shot, medium shot.
Ray sits down. Ben Solo crosses her mind. The lights dim.
Oh.
Anyways,
Wow.
Her lady saber ignites.
Lightsaber ignites. And then Luke walks in and goes, "That's no way to treat the weapon of a Jedi." And then Ryan Johnson walks in and goes, "Yes, it is." And then J.J. Abrams comes in, and then
Like, no, let me grab it.
and then Colin Trevorrow comes in, and they're like, "Go play with dinosaurs." It's really cool. Well, this is fun, guys. I love doing this. I wish it was Star Wars Day every day. I'm in a better mood than I was at the beginning of the earlier. The beginning of earlier. And we appreciate everybody hanging out.
It brings us all together for sure. And the connectivity is good.
Fun stuff to do afterwards, because I did watch the first 5 minutes of Bad Batch and it was friggin' awesome.
Dude.
It was the first 5 minutes of Bad Batch was better than the entire Clone Wars Bad Batch arc. So that's where I'm
really?
going.
Now, we have another good segue here. So, Abby, talk a little bit about what your plans are.
I'm hoping it's better than the first 2 seasons of the Clone Wars, because I have worked my way through them over the last couple weeks, and I'm actually like almost halfway through the 3rd season with the goal of finishing.
That's when it starts to get better. That's when the show takes off, the 3rd season.
Yeah, once young Boba shows
Rebels.
up, I'm like, okay, there's some shit going on here. There's like original characters begin to connect, and it's more than just like Ahsoka being like, "That's my master." Because that's kind of this is all building to our big announcement.
Not my big announcement.
It's my big announcement.
Abby's taking over.
Yeah, it is actually. Bad Batch. We're going to be doing a reaction show live, launching May 17th, which is a Monday night.
Give everybody a couple episodes to... Not
just you, but me, too. We're giving me some time to finish up the Clone Wars and then start the Bad Batch. And then we'll be doing similar to Midnight Mando, but on Monday nights at 9 to 10.
I'm not participating. I've opted out.
Craig is not going to be there. I will tell you the name of the show. It's called The Bad Bitches. My co-host will be Ryan, as well as Catherine Hansen, who is in the chat. Yeah.
Look at that.
Awesome.
I made that.
Yeah, dude. Thank you.
It probably needs to be refined, but I was really proud of it.
Can't wait.
Yay! I'm excited. Yeah, we'd love to have you on, Jake, too. Both you Jakes.
Oh, anytime.
All Jakes.
Anytime.
I cannot.
All Jakes.
I cannot.
All Jakes are invited.
I cannot commit to I'm going to be watching Bad Batch, but my brain can't commit to it.
Dude, I did like the classic ready, fire, aim routine where I was like, oh, I'm just gonna totally get all this in before May the 4th, and I'm nowhere near that. It's dense. There's 22 episodes per season, and I've already said that first 2 seasons are tough to wade through. But both Ryan
and Catherine
I
was watching the episode today, the episode where R. Singh's trying to assassinate Padme. I was like, this is good.
Yeah.
And then I was like, that antenna's not accurate. They called Hasbro.
Target exclusives are terrible.
All right, let's do. Hey, by the way, I didn't find any sad comments. So did you?
I think so. Yeah, I got it.
Oh, yes.
I circled some off of the chat from the Hasbro Pulse.
By the way, while we're plugging, Jake Stevens from Forlom to Zuckus, go ahead and plug your where people can find you and what you're doing over there.
Well, I play with toys.
Oh.
And so, yeah. No. You can find, lots of little corners to dig into at the website from forlomtozuckus.com. I specialize in Star Wars and Kenner, Star Wars action figure, news, reviews, interviews, photo guides, you name it. Right now, I'm on the hunt. Actually, I did get a listener or a follower to actually help me out with the new, like I said, Rainbow Droid. And I'm going to add that droid to the Disney database. And I think I have one of the only complete Disney Build-A-Droid guides all the way back to 2000 and when they start, 2006 maybe, I don't know, 8. So that's what I do. And then you can always find me on Galaxy of Toys. We're going to record tomorrow night, so we'll have a new episode probably within the next week. And then my brother's over at the Sandcrawler podcast. I get on them whenever I can. They just dropped a cool episode all about cinema scenes.
Yeah.
And
by the way, I got to say, not to interrupt you, I love the Sandcrawler. Yep. I think as far as top tier Star Wars toy content, I feel like there's kindred spirits because it's not all rah, cheer. There's a lot of like, what the hell are they doing? Why are they doing this to me? And that's how I feel all the time. But I think the content's incredible, and you guys do a really great job. And Sandcrawler to me is must listen to Star Wars.
It's weekly. It's definitely part of my weekly programming for sure.
And by the way, I don't know if you guys saw the comment that just popped onto the screen where Jay Key said that YHS content without Craig is always better. So
Dude, no Kurtz allowed.
Jacob Walsh,
Wow.
go ahead and let us know what you guys are working on too, because this is a good opportunity to plug all of our
Craig, why don't you
shit.
just step out?
Listen, J Key is pretty cocky.
I love it.
Hey, you know what? Like if you like listening to YHS, but then also you really want to listen to like two grown men point out the differences and all the different iterations of a giant moth throughout, the 60s, 70s, 80s, and whatever, then listen to YHS on Monster Island, because that's what we do. We just sit around and talk shit about. It's just YHS, but we're talking about monsters and Godzilla and kaiju and whatever. Stupid, old, fun monster movies. So
Yeah, it's
Two
cool.
grown men dissecting a moth.
Yes.
two grown men talking about the Mothra twins for
Yes.
2 hours straight.
And Abby and I joined last week. We talked all about Godzilla toys. It was very fun.
Yeah, we did a toy episode.
And all this content is available here on the YouTube channel. So we appreciate everybody hanging out. This is really cool. This is a fun. We try to keep it loose. And next week on Toy Anxiety, it's going to be all about my Marvel Legends collection and people trying to.
And your Marvel Legends collection podcast.
I'm
that you're
ready to talk-
launching.
Yeah, my new Marvel Legends podcast. It's called.
I'm ready to talk about that, Chris.
It's called I Am Legend: Craig's Journey. And
Oh no!
Jake, did I get you on
Jacob
that
makes
one?
a mess.
I like that. I like that.
And no, I started collecting
Am
MCU
Legend.
Marvel Legends, and y'all know when I start a new collection, I go deep, hard, hard and fast and deep.
Hey,
I wish I didn't say any of that.
Speaking of, I think I have a 2000 X-Men figure to send to you to get that collection
I need that one
started.
going too. Yes, I would love to, because I see these Toy Biz X-Men figures from time to time, and I'm like, hey, I remember that I'm supposed to be collecting those. This is the sickness that we have. Where it's like, could you imagine going to a store and you're like, I have 4 pairs of jeans, and then you see another pair of jeans and you're like, oh, I don't really have any interest in this, but something's telling me that I need to buy these jeans. And that's what we do with toys. Something along those
and it's
lines.
confusing.
just
it's
like jeans.
it feels sort of like middle school again, and you're growing up, and your body confuses you, and you're like, "Hey, I hate Masters of the Universe, but why am I collecting it,
Dude,
now?"
hold
Why
on.
do
I gotta
they
say this.
feel- I hate
Jake
that
is.
I love them.
Jake Walsh has secretly been buying Masters of the Universe Origins figures, and
Oh, you slut!
I love Masters of the Universe.
no, the other day, I knew that you bought Skeletor, and I knew that you bought Scareglow. And I knew that you picked up the Keldor, the 2-pack, because we had talked about it. But the other day, you were like,
Bought
yeah,
two of them.
my toy room's a mess. I mean, I don't even know who Beastman is, but I'm like, whoa. Why did you buy that? What are you
You called
doing?
Jacob.
I don't know.
Get down here. We have to
It
talk.
It was orange, and I was like, "Well, this looks cool. I guess I'm buying the villains from this line
Dude,
now." And I'm
that's
like,
how
I don't know
man
which
Masters of
one
the Universe
villains
gets
are.
you.
Yeah, that's how it gets
That's
you.
how they get you,
Yeah.
man. Colorful creatures,
Well-
man.
And
Hey,
real
they
quick,
listen, they got me because I spent 2 weeks going to Target every single day looking for that stupid box set with Keldor and whatever the other one is. And then I'm like checking the Target app, and it said in stock. And I don't, you got, like, if you listen to YHS, you know that I don't like talking to people
Humans.
who work or whatever. Humans, that's the word.
I have seen Jake.
Non-friends.
Hold on, I have seen you pretend to be asleep
Non-friends.
on an
Friends.
airplane, so you didn't have to interact with the flight attendant who was just trying to give you something to drink.
That is a 100% true statement that happened. But I asked somebody to go in the back and find those, and even had the audacity to be like, "Hey, man, if there are 2, can you get me 2 of them?"
One of them's for me.
of them is
Yeah,
for Craig.
so there's a lot going on in our worlds today, but this is great. This is all fun. So let's get to sad comments, and I want everybody to check out. Last thing,
Yeah, I was going to say, before sad comments, we're bearing the lead. I meant to show this off earlier when we were doing our pickups and grabs. This was brought
Did we
by-
do that? We did.
Hey,
We didn't even do it.
I had that.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, okay, I know. Well, Jake Stevens, you showed off your box, which was awesome, and we were all very envious. But this
Abby,
is-
show
Dude,
off
I
your
love your
box.
box.
I'm not showing my box, but I'm going to show you the Star Wars Episode 1 Padme Amidala paper doll book, which I am not putting in a box. It's been on display on my shelf behind me. And Jessica Parker brought this by. Her and Brock, who are hanging out in the chat, big supporters and listeners. And
Oh, y'all have some.
Bama Geeks podcast. Yeah. Y'all have some. She brought this to me, which was super nice, and I don't have it. And I've seen it for like a pretty decent amount of money, I think, at conventions and such, and I've never picked it up. So thank you, Jessica.
There you go. Yeah. Very good. There you go.
Awesome.
There you go.
Man, we've covered a lot. Let's get to these sad comments so we can set it. We're already at the hour and a half mark here. Things are very intense tonight.
Jeez.
And we didn't even.
Wow, this is intense.
And we didn't even talk about next week.
Not hard and fast.
Next week, we are going to talk all about how Ryan Dole told me this week that there is no bigger turn on in the world to any human being than walking around Walmart with a flocked panther.
It's totally true. Once you get a good look at that flock, you can't take your hands off it. You just can't take your hands off it.
Yeah,
It
dude.
is an aphrodisiac.
It is. And we don't want anybody to, if you find them, don't be a flock blocker. You know? You like that one?
That was funny. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, guys. This all stemmed from, I know I'm just going and going. I know we're all tired. This all stemmed from the fact that I thought there was a guy at Target checking me out, which I was flattered, but I was holding a deluxe Ram Man. I was like, it's because of this. He knows this is like a sign of status and wealth that I've got this deluxe Ram Man figure. So, okay.
Still to this day, I have never found any deluxe He-Man figure. Not one of them.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the only one I mean, Jay
exist.
Key sent me I think he sent me the He-Man one because I found Skeletor. Yeah.
Am I the only one that has all four?
Yeah, dude. And you're trying to get a second clan. You're doing it. Don't.
Oh, and
stop.
I did get my order of a gray skull as well, so that's on the way.
All
Too.
right.
Ooh,
Well, I still haven't
nice.
found
Well, I
Casper,
did get
so-
a flocked panther, so
Whoa!
Whoa.
Dude,
wonder Hasbro
you're
sent-
hot and flocked.
Damn.
Mhm.
You are hot,
You don't
flocked,
hide
and
that.
loaded, dude.
Oh my
Locked
god!
and loaded.
Okay. Here we go. This is the segment every week where we go to different websites, different message boards, different live streams, and sometimes it's just stuff I've said, and we read it.
You read it.
It's toy commentary. It's called Sad Comments, and here we go. Ryan, do you want to start us off?
Sure. This is from Instagram. It's from Hasbro Pulse, and their unveiling of the MCU Quicksilver.
Okay, here we go.
A figure of a forgettable character from the worst Avengers film, but has an unprecedented amount of effort put into it. Okay. Hasbro needs to reevaluate their priorities when it comes to the releases in this subline.
So basically what that translates to is, this figure's really good. How dare they?
Yeah.
Yes.
How
Yes.
dare you?
All right. You got another one?
Yeah. Does anyone else have one? No?
I got a couple, but you can go for it. You can go for it.
Okay. I got one more. This is from today's. This is from the Vintage Collection unveiling on Instagram. Wow. That's it? 2 figures we've already had, just shrunk down. Wake me up when you have Fennec and Mando Boba. Fuck, I can't even say it.
Wake me up when you have Fennec. It's
Yeah.
great.
Wake me up when you have Fennec.
That's a Green Day song.
That is. Wake me up before you Mando.
We're all singing different songs.
Yes.
Yeah, we're all doing different
Jake and
things
I were
there.
both doing Evanescence.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right,
Wake
so
me up. Wake me up inside.
now Abby secured these all for me from the Hasbro live stream chat. So thank you.
Yeah, I was cracking up. I just took screen grabs of them.
Yeah, I don't know how that thing moves fast.
I was pausing it and then like going back up
Okay.
to really get into the hate.
Okay, here we go. This is from the Hasbro stream. We already talked about this one. Bring us bigger Luke. I don't even know what that means. Make Luke bigger. All right, here we go. Available at Walmart is an oxymoron.
Wow.
Here's one. Execute. Order 66 on Walmart. Clever.
He's channeling his anger.
Here we go. This is during all the reveals. I set my expectations low, and damn, they still made it worse. This is the last one. My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined. I think I left that one. All right, last one. From the beginning of the thing. Great start. Pissing off collectors. Okay.
At one point, Hasbro Pulse comes in and is like, "This is sick," like doing like the positive, like, "This is great. We're doing good."
Yeah.
The chat was doing more hype than the people doing the actual live stream.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this was fun, everybody. This was good. Thank you for joining us tonight. Thanks for hanging out in the stream. Jake Stevens, thank you for joining us. Do you have any? We'll give you the final word. Any final thoughts? I feel like you have collector's wisdom that people need to hear.
No.
No. You're like,
Let
no,
me think.
no.
No. I mean, I guess the only thing that I always encourage is collect what you love. You know what? Don't try to get out of the habit of being a completist if you don't love it. Right? That's the thing. And what I say is, collect what you love. Do not collect for investment, but instead collect from the heart. And when it makes your underpants dance.
There you have it, folks.
That was
All
good.
right, that was good.
That was really good.
I like that.
Well, listen, everybody, this was great. We appreciate everybody hanging out. We're going to see you next week for more Toy Anxiety. Make sure that you're subscribing to the YouTube channel. Make sure.
May the fourth be with you.
Collect from the crotch.
May the fourth
Yeah, make your panties dance or whatever.
No, collect from the heart.
And also, listen to Galaxy of Toys podcast. Listen to the Sandcrawler. Check out From Forlorn Bazookas.
On Monster Island, YHS.
Check that out, too. Check it all out.
Check out Toy Anxiety every
Check it out.
Tuesday.
Watch the Clone Wars. Bad
Check out
Bitches.
Mitchell versus the Machines.
Oh, that
Great.
shit's
Oh, yeah.
funny.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Ryan?
watch that. I worked
Ryan,
on
you
it.
want to brag?
Want to brag about your movie?
Do it.
Yeah, so I worked on another hit animated movie. I just want to point that out. It's really, really good. It stars Abigail Gardner. She's based on that. John Yerkaba's also in it.
I was based on that girl.
So be sure to check it out. It is really good.
It's good stuff.
It's good. It's really good.
Cool.
So it's on Netflix. So
There you go.
exclusively there.
All right, everybody. We'll see you next week. Bye.
No more exclusives.